Okay, all right, guys, we are ready to roll, ready to get started. Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Ashley Walmer, and I am super excited to be here with you guys this evening. We've had so many new people join our team in the last couple of weeks, days, and the last month, and so I wanted to just hop on here and I'm going to do a series. I'm going to do 2 more of these in the next couple of days, but tonight's going to be a new brand ambassador basic training. Part 1, we're going to talk about the basics, okay? So what you need to know now to start building your business. So a little bit about me, because some of you guys, most of you I haven't even met yet in person. That's the crazy thing about COVID. I build my business primarily belly to belly, which means I hit the road, I jump on airplanes, I'm crisscrossing, applesaucing all over the United States getting to you guys. But it's been a little bit different, and even my local team in Grand Rapids is they're craving that just connection with people. So I was I was the very first brand ambassador in Emrys. I'm direct to corporate, so if you are on Team Ignite, you are a part of my downline. Sometimes we have side lanes that pop on here too. That's just how we roll. We are open hands here at Emrys. We help everybody no matter where you're at and what team you're on. So welcome to all of you guys as well. And I want to really just equip you guys with a really good fast start. I firmly believe that the way you start is how you finish, right? And so if you come out guns blazing, it's going to be guns blazing all the way to the top. And how you start, people are going to ask you, how's it working for you? How much money have you made? What does that part look like, right? They're going to ask you that question for the life of your business. And so sometimes it's kind of an uncomfortable question, because technically we're not even really allowed to tell people what kind of income we're making. That's making income claims, and the FTC can shut us down for that. But there is something really special about being able to say to somebody a year down the road, 6 months down the road, a week, 10 years down the road, you know what, when I first got started and I got in Emrys, I made X amount in my first 7 days. I made an extra $800 my first month. It was absolutely incredible, right? There is something that you can't take away from a start like that. And so I just want to equip you guys with the things you need to know now, the basics, because there's so many things that you're going to pick up down the road as you're building this business. Heck, you guys, I'm still learning things every single day about Emrys. And so I kind of have always adapted the whole learn while you earn philosophy, meaning you don't have to know all the ingredients. You don't have to know the ins and outs of the comp plan. You don't have to know absolutely everything to start making money. I would much rather you guys have income in your paychecks right now, depositing into your bank account, and figuring things out as you go, than learning absolutely everything and getting a month in and going, I haven't made any money yet, okay? So I want you right now, if you are live on Facebook or if you're on Zoom, if you're watching this on YouTube later, I'd love for you to reach out and let me know, why did you say yes to Emrys? So I'm going to ask you 2 questions, and I'd love some participation here, okay? So 1, why did you say yes to Emrys? All right. Was it the products? Was it the comp plan? Maybe was it a person that was here and you followed that person? Maybe it's somebody at our corporate staff. Maybe it's just getting in at ground floor. Maybe you have no idea why Emrys, but you needed something more for your family and you started looking for different ways to bring income. So I'd love to know, why did you say yes to Emrys? Throw it in the chat. And then the second thing is, what kind of income do you want or do you need? Meaning, we all will say $1 million, right? But what is the thing you need right now? What would change your life right now? What kind of income could be deposited into your bank account right now that would make an impact in your life? Is it an extra 200? Is it an extra 500? Is it an extra 1,000? What is it that you guys are working for? Because when you have that why you're doing something, and you have the what kind of income are you working for, you guys have that thing that's like a foot in front of the other. Every single day, you know what you're working for, why you're doing it, and it's the thing that drives you through this entire business, okay? So if you don't know what those two things are right now, that's what you have to figure out. And we're not going to dive into your why tonight. That's going to come on part 2. But I just wanted you guys to very quickly be able to say, why did you say yes to Emrys and what kind of income do you need? That's your why and your what. You guys, when you are talking to people about this business, you should know what their why and what is before they join, okay? If you can get that out of somebody, that is going to be probably the best piece of advice that I could give you in my entire network marketing career. A tip, a little nugget for you is figure out what somebody's why and what is before they join with you, all right? Okay, so let's get into the basics. I'm going to kind of go fast here because I know we've got our team call at 9 o'clock and you're not going to want to miss what Nikki is going to tell you. So we're going to start with Emrys basics. These are basics to Emrys specifically, okay? So how to stay plugged in. This is super, super important. You guys are going to hear people say, stay around the fire, like stay plugged in. What they mean by that is just around everybody, right? My husband used to say, if you don't see somebody's face or hear from them in about a week, you better expect that they're going to quit. If you always have that mindset as a leader that you haven't talked to so-and-so on your team in more than a week and you expect them to quit, it's like you pick up the phone immediately, right? You don't want them to quit. You don't want to lose them. And so if you can adapt that kind of community within your organization, that you're constantly in conversation, knowing what's going on in their lives, you guys are going to create a healthy organization of not just people that are here to win, but people that do life together, right? That pick each other up. So staying plugged into Emrys, there is a Sunday night legacy call every single Sunday night. It's done by corporate and or one of the director and above leaders in our company. Okay, so that's always going to be Sunday, same time, same place. Every single Wednesday night, there is a Discover Emrys webinar. Okay, so this is the presentation. This is the Emrys story where you're able to tip, if you're new, get on, watch, and take notes. That's the best way that I learned. I'd watch over and over and over the same presentation over and over and over again, and I would just take notes as they were talking, and I would keep picking up and hearing different things. So it's great for you to get on as a brand new person, but it's also great to get your prospects on. If you're talking to somebody, if they're like, what is it that you're doing? I saw that you just posted about this new business. Hey, are you busy Wednesday night? Well, no, why? What's up? I want you to get on. I want you to take a look at what I'm doing. Like, I just got signed up. I just got started. I'm learning all the things too, but I want you to take a peek at what I've got my hands on because it's ground floor, not just ground floor company, but a ground floor market. We are working with the top person in the entire company, and you just need to take a look at this. You need to see what I have my hands on, right? So you can use that every single week to be inviting people to. The other thing to stay plugged into for Emrys is the Emrys Facebook page. Go follow them. Anytime there's a sale, anytime that there's a promotion, there's all sorts of things on there. Lots of recognition, you guys. So go follow that. And if you're on Instagram, the handle name is Emrys HQ. Okay, Emrys HQ. So some more Emrys basics for you, things to know right now that are pertaining to Emrys right now. We have a product sale going on right now that ends on Thursday, July 2nd. That is the end of our pay week. Every single pay week at Emrys is Friday to Thursday, Friday to Thursday, Friday to Thursday. So this week, right now, we have BOGO on our Synergy 250. So if you buy 2 Synergy 250s, you're going to get 2 for free. All right. Huge, awesome deal. I'm stocking up on it. I'm reaching out to my customers, but you guys are brand new. So I want you to use this sale as a way for you to get those first customers. Okay. So use the sale to reach out to people, tell them about the deal, secure those first couple customers for you. Tip for you though, is they have to be in the system first. So if you just enrolled with us, welcome. If you're talking to your aunt or your uncle and they're getting ready and they're like, yeah, sure, I'll support you. I'll be one of your first customers. It's $9.97 for them to get started as a VIP customer. They're going to pay that. They can't add the BOGO onto that same transaction. They have to pay the $9.97, get their ID number, and then they can log back in and get the kit, okay, or get the special. That special is only for existing brand ambassadors and VIP customers. So just a quick tip for you. All right. Next thing that is just for right now, Emrys, is we have a kit special in June. So if you enroll the month of June, you're going to get free product. Okay, that's how I've been talking to people. That's what I've been saying. You need to get in now because I'm going to help you earn $150 in free product credit and $150 in bonuses. How? I'm going to teach you the simple system that we have, 2x2 to success. Okay, we're going to get into that here in just a little bit. But the kid special right now in June, they have to be in the system by tomorrow night, okay? Tomorrow is the last day of June. So once they get in, when they enroll their first 2 customers, they're gonna get 25 e-points. For every 2 customers that they get in their first 7 days, they're gonna get 2 e-points. Then when they go executive in their first 7 days, they're gonna get 100 e-points, okay? 100 e-points. So if I were you, my goal would be, if I was brand new, within my first 7 days, my goal would be to get 4 customers and 2 brand ambassadors. That would give me 150 e-points, and an e-point is equal to $150 in product credit. Like, you guys, it's so awesome. Our kits have so much product in it, but then the special that's going on. July 1st, probably not going to be a kit special, okay? So get your people in right now. And if you're new, use this to help you go executive, right? If you're brand new, you have 2 people that you could get in your first 7 days and earn that $100 product credit. Go get them in tomorrow. And then guess what? Then they have the rest of tomorrow to go talk to their friends and family. Maybe they have a sister and a neighbor or a cousin or a best friend that would want to get in with them by tomorrow night so that they can get in and earn this free product credit, okay? Urgency, you guys, urgency. So those are the things for right now. So we're still on Emrys basics. Now we're going to talk about making money now. So how you guys can make money now in Emrys. Be active. Get it if you're not active, and keep it, okay? So in order to get a paycheck at Emrys, we have 10 ways to earn. If you want any of those 10 ways, you have to be active. An active status means that you've done 80 CV, 80 in sales, between either you or your customers over a 5-week period of time. So what that looks like is every Thursday night, the system is going to say, did Ashley have 80 in sales from this week and the previous 4? If the answer is yes, check, I get a paycheck, right? Same thing for the next week. Does Ashley have 80 in sales from this week and the previous 4? If the answer is yes, check, Ashley gets a paycheck. Okay, so make sure you guys are always active. You can either go in and place an order, or you can have your customers buy things that equal 80 CV, and that creates that active status for you. So as soon as you are active in our company, you actually move from a brand ambassador to a senior brand ambassador. It's your first promotion, you guys. Just for being active, we give you that little rank title, so you can shout that out. You can use that as recognition. It's incredible. Also, another reason why you want to stay active and never, ever, ever lose it is if you're inactive and you go enroll a brand ambassador, you're going to miss out on a fast start bonus. Okay. If you go inactive week after week after week, you are losing volume. You're losing carryover volume. I'm not going to get into that because that's super complicated, but just trust me, you do not want to lose your carryover volume. That is something it's the volume that you are not yet paid on that Emrys keeps for you in a bank. All right. We have people that get in and get a spot, but they're not ready to work for a couple of months, and they stay active. And as soon as they're ready to go, they have volume sitting there from all the things that are underneath them, you guys. It's absolutely amazing. So get active and stay active. Keep it. So let's talk about some ways that you guys can actually earn money now that you're active. So you get commission on all of your VIP customers. You make 10% commission on your customer sales. Okay. We also have the VIP power bonus. You are going to earn an extra 10% commission if you can get to 250 in sales. You earn an extra 15% commission if you can get to 500 in sales. So I tell my people that get started with me, I say, okay, I want you to focus on getting 2 to 4 customers as fast as possible so you can start earning some product credit. But really the goal for you, for your paycheck, is to get 250 in sales. It might take one customer, it might take 6, but if you can get to 250 in sales, you're not just making 10%, but you're going to make 20% on that $250. Okay, you're just doubling your paycheck right away from the very beginning. So that would be something I would put on a goal for you if you are new, is get to 250 in sales as fast as possible so you can get that better paycheck, okay? If you're really a rock star and you want even more money, you can go for a share in our company profits, and that is getting 1,000 in sales in a given month. So by the end of June, so tomorrow, so if you're new, you guys got to hustle to get to 250, 500, or 1,000. That's okay, right? Like, I know you're not scared of hard work. I got you. But if you get to 250 and your goal is next month you want to get in 1,000, totally cool, okay? July 1st, it's going to start all the way over, and you get to earn and run for the entire month to get that 250, that 500, or that 1,000 for your paycheck, okay? The next thing I want to tell you about is fast start bonuses. So every single time that you guys enroll a brand ambassador, if they enroll with the $199 kit, $499 kit, or $999 kit, you're going to earn a fast start bonus. $50 on the $199, $100 on the $499, or $200 on the $999. Okay, so those are absolutely incredible ways for you to get started right away. Also, right now, we have an executive bonus until July 16th. We have rank up bonuses. So if your goal is to come in, get a couple customers, 2 to 4 customers, get your free product credit, and then go get your 2 brand ambassadors, you're going to go executive and earn a $50 bonus. But if both of those brand ambassadors enroll with one of those kits, you're getting a fast start bonus right away for them as well. Okay, to start earning team commissions, you must be executive to start earning this, which means you have to have one person in your left leg and one person in your right leg. That's how you start earning team commissions. So get your 2 people as fast as possible. All right. You start earning 8%, and it works all the way up to 15% depending on what rank you're at. You just have 2 legs. That's it, you guys. It's super simple. Do you have a friend and a coworker? Do you have a neighbor and a best friend? Do you have a cousin and a sister? It's just 2 people. It's not complicated. Just 2 people. Put one of them in your left leg, one of them in your right leg. Bam, you just promoted to executive and earned yourself a $50 bonus plus the fast start bonuses, okay? The other way that you guys can start making money now is by selling samples. So you can sell those sample Synergy on the go, the little CBDs, and you can also start sampling tea to start earning some extra money. If that's something that you guys are interested in, I want to invite you to go on to Ignite and type in the word samples. You guys are going to find a couple of posts with tips and tricks on how people are doing it, how much they're charging for it, all of the things. Okay, so let's move on to, we're staying on Emrys Basics resources for Emrys. So I want to tell you guys just quickly how to enroll people here at Emrys. Okay, so if you're talking to a VIP customer and they're like, how do I get in? You're going to give them your website. If you don't know what your website is, all you have to do is log in and go to your profile, and you'll be able to see exactly what your website was, what you named it at time of enrollment. So you're going to give that to them, and they just go to the home page and they click on the first button that says enroll as a VIP customer. If you're enrolling a brand ambassador, same thing. Give them your website, click on the button that says enroll as a brand ambassador. It's going to walk them through all the information that they need, okay? Pro tip, you guys get their info and sign them up yourself, especially as a VIP customer. I try to enroll all of my customers. Why? Because life's crazy, right? Their kids are going to walk in, they're going to have a distraction or something, but if they're ready to buy right now, I don't want them to wait. So I want to get their info and I want to put it in for them, okay? And what I do, you can do that in 2 ways. You can either log into your back office and go to the home button and click enroll a customer, or you can just type in your website and act like you're them, meaning act like you're enrolling as a VIP customer. So those are super, super easy ways. The Emrys Facebook page, I kind of already touched on that, but that has a ton of resources. If you guys click on albums, there's corporate images and graphics right there that you guys can use. Save them to your phone. If you have a customer that's asking you about Synergy and you're like, oh, I just got started yesterday and I don't know how to explain it, you guys send them an image. say, here you go, take a look at this. What questions do you have, right? So make it super, super simple. DiscoverEmrys.com also has lots of PDFs that you can save. There's corporate trainings there. That's an incredible resource that you guys can kind of explore if you click on the training button. All right, now we are going to move into Ignite Basics. So this is our team. Our team is called Ignite, and I'm going to show you guys a few things. I'm going to screen share with you for a second so you can see and kind of navigate what it looks like to be on this team page. The reason why I wanted to start with this, you guys, is if you can have all the tips and I can give you scripts and all these things, but if you don't know how to navigate our team page and the corporate resources, you're just going to feel lost and you're going to feel stuck, okay? So one, you are on the fastest growing team in the entire company. So you can talk about that. You can talk about leveraging who your uplines are and that they're direct to corporate and they're the #1 income earner, or that they're a director in the company, right? So utilize and leverage what you guys have your hands on. Not only are you partnering with an incredible corporate team and incredible products with an incredible compensation plan, but you also are partnering with our team, okay? So make sure you guys are leveraging that, because people want to feel a part of something bigger. They want to feel a part of something bigger than themselves. And when it's not just you and you can show them what we have at corporate and you can tell them about the resources that we have in our team, they're going to feel like they can literally turnkey, that they can start their business, open the doors, and be able to have everything that they need to be successful, all right? So we have a weekly call every single Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Every Monday, either me or one of the other directors are going to give you guys just field training on how to work this business. So those are every single week. All right. Now I'm going to screen share with you guys and show you a couple of things, because I know for me, that's how I like to learn best. Okay. So Ignite, those of you that are on Zoom, Anna Word, I can see your face. Can you see my screen? Can you go like this or go like this? Okay, perfect. Okay, so this is Ignite, you guys. So I want to show you a couple of things. If you are brand new, you are going to want to go into the units. This is our training section. There are 10 different units that you guys can work through as fast or as slow as possible, but this is going to give you everything that you need to know to get started. So all you need to do, Unit 1, Welcome to the Basics. See the 7 posts. You guys can click on them, and it's really awesome. It's really easy. You just read the post. You can comment if you like it, if you want to, and then you go to the next one, number 2, number 3, right? It's super, super simple. When you get to the end of this, you just click next unit and it's going to take you right to the next one. All right. So those are our training units. That is how we onboard people. We get them started right there. The other thing that I wanted to show you, come back over here and I click on photos and albums. We have some things organized for you guys, okay? If there's ever a sale, you guys can find those images right there. Welcome templates. If you want to welcome a brand new brand ambassador, you guys can come right here and save your favorites, blank images, save those to your phone, just put their face over it and their name to welcome them to your team. Let me see what else. Sorry, I clicked the wrong button. Took me all the way back to the team page. Photos. The internet is being so slow right now. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe instead of clicking through, I might just show you guys where they are and you can click through them. Business resources, okay? So here's just different things that you guys can look through. Conversation starters. These are scripts. I am going to click on this one because I want to show you guys something. So how I have this organized, you guys, is the light blue is everything related to VIPs. Teal, brand ambassadors, dark blue follow-up, and the tans are how-tos. So if you're like, ooh, I want to get my first 4 brand ambassadors quick, okay? I'm gonna click on this, and the scripts are actually in the comment section. So there's a couple of different ones. You guys can copy paste these, save them to a note on your phone. Super, super easy, okay? Let's see. I'm probably going to do this wrong. Yes, I did. I think I need to click the back button. Sorry, now I have to click photos and albums again. Okay, so those are conversation starters. If you're looking for IPAs, if you're like, I wonder what Ashley does every single day to move her business forward, right here. Everything VIP customers. So once you enroll a VIP customer, this is going to walk you through how to give them really, really great customer service and to help them keep ordering. If you don't know how to describe one of the products, you guys, click on one of these. If you have a friend that's like, okay, what is the tea? Tell me about the tea. And you're like, I don't know what the tea is. You come here, click on this, and then you're just gonna go right here, and here's a script for you to be able to send to that person, okay? So I wanted to take objections away from you guys. Everything is here for you. First post for social media. If you guys are looking for a way to announce your business, here are a couple of first ideas when you guys are getting started, okay? You just click on the image, and again, it's in the comments. Let me show you, I feel like one more. Overcoming objections, you guys. These are incredible. If you get an objection, you want to come here. Do not send them a text until you know what you're going to say to them, because objections are the gateway into somebody joining your business. Most people have objections. It's okay. Get comfortable with real conversations. So come here or screenshot your upline and let them help you through it. So those are the albums, you guys. I want you to go through there, click on a bunch of them, save stuff to your phone, know what's in there. Same thing for our files section. If you are looking for a new brand ambassador getting started text, maybe you just enrolled a brand ambassador and you're like, how do I get them started? Come here. Okay. If you are looking for pop-up tips, if you're looking for recorded Zooms, there are so many nuggets in here, files for you guys that you can save to your phone. Okay, so next thing I wanted to show you, let me go back out to Ignite, is we have 2 other groups and 2 other resources for you guys. Oh, also, if you're ever like, what's the call schedule? It's right here. It's on the cover photo right here for you guys, okay? Before I tell you about the 2 other groups, let me just stay on here real quick. Do you guys see these topics, okay? If you are looking for product info, click that. If you're looking for recognition, if you're looking for contests, if you're looking for training, there's so many things in here. So you just click on training, and then it'll bring up every single post that's ever been tagged with the word training in it, okay? So these things, contests, same thing. If there's a team contest, we do them a lot. All of the newest information is going to be right there. We just did one last week for weekend for BOGO, okay? Same thing, you can use this search bar. Like right now we have a BOGO going on, and if you're like, oh my gosh, Ashley was talking about, there was a post that had scripts for the BOGO. If you just type in BOGO, you guys, you can scroll through and find one, boom, right there. Every single time that we have a sale, I want you guys to get in the habit of going to the team page, typing in BOGO, and here you go. Here's all of your scripts that you are going to need for that. And you just change out, see where it says, insert the price, insert the name of the product that you're looking for. You guys can use these for every single promotion that we have, okay? So that's the search bar. If you are welcoming a new brand ambassador and you want to welcome them, you type in the word welcome and it'll pull up the welcome to Ignite post. And you can go right in there. See, I just switched this out, but you guys can welcome your people there. If you can't remember what it's like to be active and you're like, okay, I was on that Zoom, but I can't remember what Ashley said, type in the word active, see what pulls up. There will be certain things in here that you guys, this post right here talks about all the colors. Don't be Mr. Red, right? This will talk about how to be active, how to stay active, what blue means, what green means, all the things. There are so many resources in this team page, you guys. Okay, now I want to share or tell you about the other 2 pages that you guys have access to being on our team. I'm trying to find where they're pinned. I think it's in here. Yeah, okay, Team Ignite graphics, okay? So this group is all social media. So don't ask questions in here. You'll want to read this pinned post first. But if you're looking for photos, if you're looking for images, if you're looking for posts, you're going to want to come here and you guys can click through any one of these images and it's going to give you tons and tons of posts, okay? Like summer product graphics. I just took a bunch of pictures. You guys can grab these, save them to your phone, post them as your own, things like that. So this is our graphics page. And then we also have a group called Discover. Let me see if it'll let me. Okay, let me just click home and start over. Facebook's being funny. Okay, we have a group called Discover the Emrys Experience. And this is a page that you can add your prospects to, that you can add people to that want more information about Emrys. And you can tag them in specific posts and then follow up with them later, okay? So this is a page just for your prospects. It's great when you're brand new. If you don't know how to explain certain things, you can say, hey, you know what? If they're asking about the CBD and you're like, I don't really know, I just signed up. You add them to here and you just tag them in this post. This is Matthew's 18-minute training video right there, okay? So those are just some Ignite basics for you guys and how to navigate our team page. I want to go into fast start story basics, okay? So, and then we will end here and I'll leave some time for some Q&A. But I want you guys, instead of just starting your business, I want you launching your business. I said in the very beginning that your launch story is going to impact your business for the life of your business, how you start. And you know what? If you're on here because you wanted a fresh restart, maybe you joined a little while ago and you're like, you know what? I'm just going to press the restart button on my business. Okay, so start. And let's launch your business. Let's take the next 30 days and really get this thing going. So that way when people ask you in a couple of months, what was it like when you first started? Or how much money are you making? You can say, when I launched my business, this is what I did. I don't care about your start date, you guys. Okay? I want you launching your business and making that decision. So your first week story and your first 30-day story is, hold on, let me hit you all. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. So your first week story and your first 30-day story is going to help move you forward and keep you going super, super strong, okay? So I came up with this thing called the 2x2 to success. This is what you guys want to do for your business. 2x2. You want to go enroll 2 VIP customers as fast as possible and 2 brand ambassadors as fast as possible. And then you duplicate that. So if you brought in 2 VIP customers and 2 brand ambassadors, guess what you're going to teach those 2 new brand ambassadors to do? They're each going to go get 2 customers and 2 brand ambassadors and 2 customers and 2 brand ambassadors, right? Bam, all of a sudden, now you have a team of not just 2 people, but 6 people. And they each have a couple customers. And then what are we going to go do with those 6 people? We're going to teach them to do the same thing. Go each get 2 people. And it's going to duplicate and duplicate and duplicate. You guys, in any network marketing company, you get paid to do 3 things: enroll customers, enroll brand ambassadors, and teach your team to do the same thing. Everything else is busy work. And it doesn't mean that you don't need to do busy work sometimes. It doesn't mean that sitting on a training isn't good for you, or doing personal development, or writing down your names list. But you need to make sure you're doing the things that are going to impact your paycheck. Those 2 things impact your paycheck. If you can do 2x2 to success, you can teach 2x2 to success, and then your business is going to keep rolling forward. So we have a blueprint for success at Emrys, and I'm just going to quickly tell you guys what that is. This is what you need to do right now. If you are brand new, this is what you need to do. Step 1, make a list. Okay? I want you thinking of a couple of people that you want to spend more time with, a couple of people that maybe could use an extra income, a couple of people that you just love to be around and they have a great personality, a couple of people that you could share these products with. You guys, it's not a complicated thing. All you need to do is grab a notebook and start writing names. That is step 1. Step 2 is we're just going to invite them and ask them to take a look at Emrys. We're going to reach out to those people with some of the scripts in our team page if you need that guidance of saying, hey, I just got my hands on something and I'd love for you to take a look at it. That's it. Or if it's a customer, if you guys are going after your first couple customers, hey, I just got started in a ground floor company. I'm super, super excited about it. And I'm hearing all of these awesome testimonials from everybody. I can't wait to try the products, but I kind of want some of my friends and family. I want some of my own testimonials from my own friends and family. Would you be one of my first customers? Could you do me that favor, please? Right? It's just as simple as that. You guys, we don't have to overcomplicate this. So you're making a list. You're inviting them to take a look at Emrys. Step 3 is you're sharing Emrys with them. This part, you guys, is the easy part because you don't have to do anything, right? You're all new. That's okay. So you're going to get them on the phone with me, or you're going to get them on a phone with your upline. You're going to start a 3-way chat message and say, hey, Ashley, I wanted to introduce you to my friend Jen. She just got started, she's curious about some info about Emrys. Can you give her that info, right? And then I'm going to hop in there and I'm going to do the work. Or you invite them to a recorded Zoom, or you invite them to a webinar, or you invite them to an in-person event if we ever get to have those again, right? So your step 3 is sharing the story, and you don't have to feel like you have to be the one to do that. Use a tool, use a resource, use a person to help share the story. Number 4 is follow up, make the ask, and enroll them, okay? So after they took a look at Emrys, after they got on a call with me, after they watched a webinar, you're just gonna follow back up with them that night and say, hey, Anna, what was your favorite part? Wasn't that awesome? I'd love for you to do this with me. Do you see yourself getting started with this? Do you see yourself doing this? I'd love for you to be a part of this with me, to help launch this company. I'm looking for my 2 top leaders and I want one of them to be you. Let's do this thing, right? Make the ask, lead them through that process and get them in the system. Don't leave it up for them, you guys. If you're waiting for people to respond to you or people to come to you after you got them on something, you are losing that conversation. Most people don't just follow up with you. You need to be the one to lead them through that, okay? And then step 5 is lead, L-E-A-D. Launch, equip, anchor, and develop. So once you get that new person in the system, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna go teach them how to make a list, how to invite, how to share the story, and how to follow up, okay? So L-E-A-D, launch means launching your business. That's what we're talking about right now. Equipping people, giving you guys the tool, equipping you with what you need for this business. We're doing that right now, right? Anchoring them to Emrys, introducing them to an upline, getting them on a corporate call. So you're getting them around Emrys. So if some of you guys, if maybe you got this invite from your sponsor, they already are doing A of the lead, right? They're anchoring you to me. They're getting you connected with the team, something bigger than yourself. And then D is developing them. That's the relationship part, you guys. That's the intangible part of you building a relationship with the people on your team and helping them, holding their hand through this business. Okay, so that right there is our blueprint for success. That is your fast start story and your basics. So I'm going to open this up. If you guys have any questions at all, you can either, I will watch on Facebook. You can either unmute, throw it in the chat if you're on Zoom, or if you're on Facebook, you can type it in the comments. I'm going to open this up. If you guys have any questions at all, turn the sound off. So those of you, okay. Any questions at all, you guys? Anything. Like, now's your time to ask. We have 20 minutes before the Zoom. If there's anything that you want me to go into more detail about, if something was confusing, if there was something maybe that we didn't cover, if you have a question about one of the products, like, you guys can ask me anything right now. This is about you and anything that you guys need. There always has to be the first person. So once you're the first person, you make the first thing, then everybody starts asking questions. I'm not seeing anything come through on Facebook yet. Somebody said, will fast start bonuses always be around or end for June? Fast start bonuses are a part of our compensation plan. So every single time that you guys enroll somebody, when you enroll somebody at $199, you're going to make $50, $499, $100, and the $999, $200. That's a part of our comp plan. That's never going to go away. It's in there. The only thing that's going to end for June is once you enroll somebody, the ability to earn those free product points. And then we have rank up bonuses happening until July 16th. Okay, so on July 17th, those will be gone. So you guys really, really, really want to be running for the next couple of weeks so you can earn those rank up bonuses as well. Is there information about if someone has to do a drug test for their job? Yes, so we have third-party lab testing on our CBD product, so it's THC free. So where you want to look for that is go to emrisinternational.com, that website, or Discover Emris, and there is a tab at the top that says, I believe, third-party testing or third-party results. And there is the information right there that you need to ensure you that this is THC free. Okay. And we have lots of nurses and doctors on our team that have drug tested themselves over and over and over again. Even if you just go into Ignite and go to the search bar and type the word drug test, you guys are going to see a ton of people that are like, yeah, I ran my, stuff the other day and came back 000. So Nikki Van Timmeren's dad is actually an OBGYN, and she works and manages that office. And she has been testing herself for a long time. So any other questions, you guys? These are great. I need you to repeat number 2 in your 5-step blueprint. You talk too fast, sorry. Okay, so number 1, make a list. Number 2, invite and ask. Number 3, share Emris. Number 4, follow up and enroll them. Number 5 is lead. LEAD, launch, equip, anchor, and develop. Great question. Sorry, guys, that I've been talking fast. I wanted to get this info out to you. Let's see, anything else? Shauna Schwartz on Facebook said all of her tests have been negative, and she's been with us from the very beginning. Okay, what else can I help answer for you guys? I am also curious about starting launching and the best way. I know Brooke Bishop has had success with her live and being raw. Is it good to start that way versus finding a couple of people to talk to and start with? Okay, so this is person to person, right? So you can build like belly to belly, which is in person. You can build on social media. So when I first started, like the first day I got in, I was like, I don't even have time to post. Like I wasn't even thinking about social media. I was like, my sister, my best friends, my dad, my mom, my cousin, my aunt, like they need to know that I'm doing this. If they find out that I am doing this and I don't tell them, they could be mad at me. Like that is literally how I was thinking, you guys. I was like, I am so selfish if I don't give this opportunity to my closest friends and family. And so I just started calling people. I called my sister and I said, hey, I know you think I'm crazy. Like we've made fun of network marketing for years. I get it, but here's the deal. I just got asked to help launch this ground floor company. And I'm doing this with or without you. But like, if I'm doing it, I want you to do it with me. And I'm probably going to go enroll like my neighbor down the street because like I'm doing this, I'm all in. But if I'm going to help her and help her kids make some extra money, like Megan, that's my sister's name, I want you to hear about this first. She's like, well, tell me about it. And I was like, okay, I don't really know what to say. So I'm going to see if Aspen can call in right now, right? And that's when you guys make that connection with your upline if you don't feel comfortable or confident with explaining it. But that is how I would start. I would start by texting and calling your closest friends and family. Then a couple hours later, I was like, okay, now I need the masses. I need the world to know what I have my hands on. And so I did make a post. I did go live and talk about it. I definitely know through experience that being raw and genuine is always the key because people relate to that. Success is an identity process. Once somebody can identify with somebody else having success, they believe that they can too. Okay. And so by putting your story out there, it's just impacting people in a much bigger way than you even know or realize because they're sitting there reading your post, watching your live going, me too, me too. I've been in a couple companies before too. And man, I didn't have the success that I wanted to either. Like, I'm like you. Well, if she can do it, I can do it. Right. And that's when you make that connection. And that's when people start messaging you about joining your business that maybe you didn't even think of or were on your list. Okay. So I'm always somebody that's a proponent of both. If I walk out my door, I have access to the people that I already know in my life or that I come in contact with. When I pick up my phone, I have access to millions of people through Instagram and Facebook. And so I would say both. Great question. Okay, what else can I help with, you guys? Any other questions on Facebook Live or in Zoom? Let's see. Anybody? Anybody? Anything else, guys? Okay. Well, if that's it, if you guys are watching later on Facebook, you can definitely throw it in the chat, in the comment section, and just tag me, and I'll get that notification and I'll go answer your question. And then I will be doing a part 2 series and a part 3 series. So part 2, I'll give you guys just the rundown of what that's going to look like real quick. Part 2 is going to be called the details. So I'm going to be talking about your why. I'm going to be talking about the back office. I'm going to be talking about really how to dig deep with your hundreds list. We're going to dive into, the different ways that you can earn and how to like maximize your paycheck. We're going to go over some personal development stuff. Okay. So those are the details. And then part 3 is going to be called the goods. And this is really where I tell you guys how I work my business, what you need to do, what you need to post, what you need to say, all the things. Okay. So I will be doing this series over the next couple of days so you guys can stay plugged in. And the great thing about these as well is when you guys onboard somebody new, you just tag them in this. Okay. You tag them in the Facebook Live, part 1, part 2, part 3, there you go. So all right, guys, I am going to hop off. We have the Team Ignite call at 9 o'clock with Nikki. I am super, super excited to just hear from her. She is one of the top leaders in our entire company, and she is a busy, busy mama. She wears lots of different hats, and if she is the number 2 income earner in our company and can coach cheerleading, have kids, work a full-time job, and have a husband, and do all of these things, you guys can do this too. And she's going to be breaking down kind of how to balance life and business together. So, all right, guys, love you guys. Have a good night.